What is intelligence? What is intelligence? What do you think is intelligence? The meaning of that word, if you looked into a good dictionary, etymological dictionary, it points out interleggere, to read between the lines. You understand? There is a space between the two lines. To read between the lines. That's one meaning. The other meaning is to gather information of every kind and to discern among the various information what is the correct information. That depends on choice, on one's education, on one's way of life, and so on. So, there is the intelligence, there is the intelligence of the body, right? No? Am I talking to your joint together? There is the intelligence of the body if you let it alone. Not take a lot of wine, alcohol, drugs, and live according to taste, sensation. Then the body loses its own intelligence. The body is an extraordinary instrument, right? How all the nerves are connected to the brain, how the liver works. You follow? The heart. From the moment it is born till it dies, the heart keeps on beating. It's an extraordinary machine. Right? It's the product of million years. Right? Tremendous. If you go into it, if you have seen some of the pictures, photographs, television in which they show the body, it is amazing what nature has done through a million years or 2 million years. And we destroy the native intelligence of the body by doing all kinds of extravagant things. Drinking, sex has its place, but the whole issue of it. Ambitious, greedy, fighting, struggling, tremendous strain on the body. Heart failure, and the bypass after great operation. All that affects the brain, the nerves, the organism. Therefore, the physical, biological instrument is gradually destroyed, gradually withers and loses its vitality, its energy, right? If one left it naturally alone, not depending on taste, it then looks after itself. You don't have to do a thing, except for a person like Kay, it's 90 years old, so it has to be a little careful. So, what is intelligence? There is the body intelligence, right? Imagine how the heart, livers, the nerves, all the strain, the structure, the brain itself can defend itself. If there is any danger, it reacts. Certain glands, I don't know all about it, but you can see it. How quickly it comes to defend itself. So, there is the body intelligence. Let's leave that alone now. Then, what is the intelligence that a clever physician, a technocrat, technologist, or the man who puts very, very, very complex machine together, who thousands of people get together, send a rocket to the moon. That requires intelligence, cooperation. See, everything is perfect, right? That requires great intelligence and cooperation. That requires great intelligence, certain type of intelligence. And that intelligence which is very cunning, calculating, which has put together the whole rituals of the world, the temples, the mosques, the churches. That's also very clever, very intelligent, to control people through their apostolic succession. Sorry, if you're Catholic, forget what I'm saying. All that, there is also, in India, Sanskrit word for it. This handing it down, the original handing down his benediction or his apostolic succession. That also demands quite a clever movement, right? That's also very intelligent, to control people, to make them believe in something that may not exist, and to have faith, and to be back. You follow, the whole of it is very clever if you watched it. Very intelligent, which the communists are doing, right? They have their God, Lenin, and below him, Stalin, all the way down, the present gentleman. So it is the same movement, and all that is also very intelligent, partially. And the scientists, the theoretical physicists, all are very partially intelligent, right? Then, what is a holistic intelligence? You understand? Which is whole, which is not fragmented. I'm very intelligent in that direction, but in other direction, I don't care, I'm dull. I'm very good at the physical scientist, all that. And so there is partial intelligence in various phases of life, and we're asking, is there an intelligence which is complete? You understand? Which is not partial, which is not fragmented. Right? We're going to find out. Are you going to find out, or am I going to find out and tell you? Please, am I going to answer that question, or are you going to answer it? Is there an intelligence which is incorruptible, not based on circumstances, pragmatic, self-centered, and therefore broken up, fragmented, not whole? Is there an intelligence which is impeccable, which has no holes in it, which covers the whole field of man. Inquire into it. To inquire into it, the brain must be completely free of any conclusion, right? Any kind of attachment, right? Any kind of self-centered movement, self-interest. Therefore, a brain that is totally free from fear, sorrow, and when there is the end of sorrow, there is passion behind it. The word very sorrow etymologically has a deeper meaning than merely shedding tears and pain and grief and anxiety. Passion is not for something. Passion per se, for itself. I may have passion for a belief. A belief may evoke in me passion, a symbol, a community, a devotion, an imagination. All that is still very limited. So there is, first one has to discover, one has to come upon this passion, which is neither lust nor has any motive. You understand? Is there such passion? Or mere sensation, etc. There is such passion when there is an end to sorrow. When there is end to sorrow, there is love and compassion. And when there is compassion, not for this or that, but compassion, then that compassion has its own supreme quintessence intelligence. That's neither of time, neither does it belong to any theorists, any technologies, to nobody. It is that intelligence is not personal or universal, all the world around it.